Amber.
Amber.
Yes.
And how long you lived in Langley?
My whole life.
Whole
25
life?
years.
Wow. So, and obviously you have
Got a lovely dog.
Yes.
here today.
And a dog
And a
that
dog?
wants to be everybody's friend.
What's his name?
Caesar.
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 Oh, Julius Caesar?
Well, that's who he's named after.
He's a big time politician.
He will be 2 on Saturday, won't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, girls, you'd have to tell Mommy that she's going to have to take half an hour and go and vote on election day.
Yes.
You can actually vote anytime before election day. It's called an advance poll. So,
Caesar, come on.
they make it really, you know, I got to say, Elections BC makes it very easy to get out.
But she has to register. You must have registered, no?
Yeah. She's going to have to register.
Yes, I will.
You know, Amber, thanks so much for talking to me today.
Hey, thank you, Summer.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Come on, say thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Let's do the round.
Oh, I've been here since I was 3.
Since you were 3?
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah, moved out from Alberta.
Alberta, okay.
Yeah.
So it's a great place to live, isn't it?
Yeah, and I've been in Langley since I was 5. So.
What's your name?
Lara.
Lara.
Yeah.
Wally's my name, Lara.
Good to meet you,
and
Wally.
really, a pleasure to meet
So
you
are you
today.
the owner of the Princess and the
I
Pea
am
as well?
indeed,
Yeah,
yeah.
I went to wedding shows there when I was getting married.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I
Yeah,
have
we've
friends who
been
stay
doing
there.
that, and so I just, people have encouraged me to do this. And
Yeah. Yeah,
Ah,
you might
cool.
as well, for sure. Put your hat in the ring.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
I'll let you get
Okay.
back to doing what you're doing.
Thanks
Thank you.
so much.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
And thank you.
Absolutely. So you mentioned one other thing, it was
Seniors healthcare.
seniors.
I live in the sandwich generation. My kids are still moving back home. My grandkids are moving back home, and so are my parents. So it's
Full house?
full house, yeah. Let me tell you. But I mean, mom's had a stroke, and dad is now at home all the time. But the reality of it is, when there's things that mom needs, there's virtually no areas that you can actually easily tap into to get the help for her that she needs. She needs to have someone to come to the house and help her with the heavy things that she just can't do. So, I mean, it's simple things like making sure she has her bath 3 times a week. Make sure that the floors are clean and the laundry's done and the beds, the vacuuming's done and things like that. And she's 83. She
Does
can't.
she live in her own place then?
Mom and Dad have a little apartment that's about 3 blocks from her.
Oh.
So, I mean, they're close enough that I can get there in a heartbeat if I have to. I mean, and I go to all of the doctor's appointments with them and make sure that they're understanding everything because they're not terribly well educated. So mom and dad don't necessarily understand everything that the doctors are telling them or what it means or how to deal with it. So it's kind of one of those things where there's just not enough help out there. And when there is help, it's extremely expensive and they can't afford it on their pensions.
Yeah,
So
you see
it's a
all-
case of I'm paying for it. And I mean, I don't mind doing that, but it becomes extremely expensive when you're helping support your kids and your grandkids
And your parents.
and my parents and myself. So it's like, there's a lot of things that are now starting to get out of control simply because there's just too many things.
Well-
Healthcare is something that as the baby boomers get older, and I'm one of those, and so is everybody else that I know,
It's a fact of life, isn't it?
really. As we get older, there's going to be so many of us taxing the system that I can't imagine what it's going to be like when I'm 83. Mom's 83 now, and there's barely help for her, and she stayed at home. She was a full-time mom all her life, looked after 7 kids, brought us all up, and now there's nothing to help her. So it's very unfair.
Well, appreciate your story. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And I'm ready for the
It's a very nice story.
Got your card, Wally. Good luck.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I would have said the truth from the beginning.
Oh,
The ease of the tax was fine, but they tried to
yeah.
tack it on like umpteen other things, and that was where
Well, that's
Yeah.
right. Like the idea of it being all in a package sounded appealing, you know,
Yeah,
at the time.
yeah.
That one tax would
Yeah.
take care of it all. Sort
Got to
of
tell
thing.
you, here
Yeah.
for these seniors that live in this complex, our savings with the HST gone are phenomenal.
right, and
We
you know,
are
it should have
saving-
stayed that way. You know?
Absolutely.
They didn't
I mean,
have to
they're-
take money out of.
They don't have to be tagging on all the additional charges that they were like hitting the
That's what they did.
services.
That's what they
You know,
did.
it was nothing but another cash grab.
It was.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I can remember a time when my husband said, because he was a government employee, that we had to vote Liberal because,
They were in the middle of the line.
no, because of the wages. Because as a government employee, he made big bucks, and I'm talking big bucks, as a government employee with the
Well,
Liberal.
they all make big
Party.
bucks, don't they? If you
Yeah,
run-
but-
So you mean liberals make it better for government employees than others?
No, I mean government employees. Government. Yes, there's some big bucks there. They pay them well. But no, it's the little guy that's getting nailed big time under the Liberals, and they are. And there are so many things that could be done better. You want job opportunities? Well, you know, instead of closing places like Essendale, Riverview, and all of that, and sending those people down to Skid Row to, you know, so the pimps and the drug pushers can take care of them instead of our government, then why
funny.
don't we?
just as
Why
the
don't we
doorbell
take those facilities, and instead of sending our hospital laundry to Alberta and getting our hospital food
So what is
from
happening?
Ontario, why don't we give these people a job opportunity and housing in these facilities that already have pre-existing laundry facilities and cooking facilities to do that work for us? The trucking alone from Alberta and Ontario is phenomenal.
It's just
That's what we're talking about, the green economy.
Yeah.
It doesn't
So you're
have to
keeping
be
the money
trucking.
It's
in
funny. I
the.
wanted to say that.
And you can employ those people
when the
and you can
doorbell
use
rang,
it.
I was watching the
Could
news.
really? Yeah.
Kirsty,
Clark.
what's her name? Stepped
Clark.
off her bus. There's off her bus, was ready to make a speech.
Christy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
As much as I'd love
You-
to see women in power, I'm sorry, but you know, the message is all wrong. She's just another Campbell flunky.
thank you, guys,
screwed
for
up
letting
when
us
she
come
was
and
in
visit
Wally.
you.
Nice to see you again.
I'll be on the ballot. I paid my deposit, and it's all
All
done.
right.
Good.
All right.
Well, you got my
But apparently Langley is going to be the riding to watch, because we now also have, we don't just have the Liberals, we have the Conservatives here now.
Yeah.
And their leader is running in Langley. So
Yeah.
the media is going to have their spotlight on
Yeah, it's
Langley.
going to be a photo finish, you know.
So,
Yeah.
so that's
Well, let's
Thank
make
you.
sure we're
Thanks
in
again.
it.
Yeah.
Take care, my friend.
Thanks a
Yeah.
lot.
Anyway, I'm just gonna go walk around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Oh, you were very good and very eloquent.
I hate. Yeah. I've had people that tell